So, welcome everyone to episode 6 of season 2 of the Coplan Cabana. We live in the south end of Louisville, Kentucky, at the Coplan Cabana, where Kimmy does all the work and they're just here for the show at the Coplan Cabana. Cha cha cha. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, as always, for all the support that you've given us every single week.
And to our sponsor, Kraft Mac and Cheese.
Yeah, another sponsor, Carmex.
Our other sponsor, Mr. Fogg.
Mr. Fogg.
Mr. Fogg.
I don't think they would sponsor.
White Owl.
Swisher Sweets.
No.
Coke Zero.
Don't say Swishers.
Okay, sorry.
These are White
I thought
Owls.
they were about all the same.
No.
Buff City Soaps.
Buff City Soap. I want to give a shout out to our audio listeners on Spotify and Apple. Just wanted to say, hey, if you'd like to watch this in video format, go to our YouTube channel. It is called The Coplan Cabana. And subscribe, like, follow, do all of the things, and you can watch us in video format. But now we are here.
That was the loudest text message I've ever heard sent in my whole life.
I wanted to remind our listeners, our
right
viewers,
here.
I know, that's why.
that we are completing our random word generator game this week. So the purpose of the game is each of us come with 2 random words that we generated from the website called Random Word Generator. And then we try to work those 2 words into our conversation throughout the podcast. If someone guesses our word, then they get our point. If at the end of the episode no one can guess our word, then we get our own point. So the purpose is to get as many points as you can. So we're at the end, which is today. Whoever has the most points, I have a present for. Okay?
She's probably going to get it because she's been winning.
Well, so the current score is I have 7. Kim has 7.
Damn.
Ellie has 6. Anna has 4. And Lil has 4. So there's always a possibility that you all can guess more and no one guesses yours and pull ahead.
We should get an extra guess today since it's the last day. So we get 3
So 3
I
guesses?
think of that.
Okay. So
Yes.
the way that our format works here on the Coplan Cabana is that each of us bring a topic, and then we go around the platform here, the room, I'd hate to say, around the table, virtual table, and each of us discuss our topic. Our topic could be something that happened last week, something that happens the following week, or just something that you experience in pop culture. Maybe your neighbors came through your yard. Maybe new vinyl came out. Maybe you made some glass in class today, or maybe
Why don't you
Kim.
just go ahead and list everything we've ever talked about?
And maybe Kim creates a new tradition.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the purpose of us
Now I know what's
doing
happening this time.
the random word generator is that those 2 words could help us in our topics. So who would like to go first this week?
I'll go.
Okay, go, Anna. Yes, she said.
So first,
I'll go.
I'd like to share my lock screen.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Should it go
yeah.
to Taylor
I
Swift?
thought.
Come on.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about that last week, or did it just come out this week? Since
It came
our
out
last...
Friday.
Okay,
Ah.
that's a good one.
But yeah. So Taylor Swift's music video for Opalite came out, which is my favorite song from The Life of a Showgirl. I have also ordered the 7-inch vinyl single of Opalite. It's
You
going
didn't
to be
have that?
no. I have the Fate of Ophelia. It's back there.
Okay, that's the orange. It's orange, right?
Yeah. Opalite will be blue.
Okay.
But I was super happy about the music video.
Uh-huh.
especially because I watched the Graham Norton interview that she did,
I did too.
um, like beforehand,
Mhm. I
and then
watched
I
it
found,
long before, like, when it originally
yeah,
happened, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, um, and so it was cool to see like the spark in her eye when it happened.
Mhm.
Like you could literally see her having the entire idea
Or
flood into her
the
head all at
idea of
once.
coming up with something, whether it
Yeah.
was what it was, but yeah, that was
Um,
cool.
but yeah, and so it had a whole bunch of people in it. Um, a whole bunch of people that I know, like Domhnall Gleeson, who, if nobody knows, plays Bill Weasley on Harry Potter. Um,
Go,
Okay,
also
so
Bill.
had
I know you know him, but how do you know all those other people?
Lewis Capaldi.
Ooh, I know that guy.
We know
He
that guy,
has, he has Tourette's.
and he just does really good music.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of what everyone else knows about him.
I didn't know he had Tourette's.
I don't know any.
Exactly.
Graham Norton has obviously been
I
a
mean, and
host
I'm
of
not
his
counting
show.
him.
Yeah.
I'm not counting him.
Um,
I mean, I
and
know the
then
one guy that sat next to her during the interview. I know who he is. I've seen him.
Killian Murphy.
Yeah, I know him. Those were the only, and Bill Weasley. Those were the only ones I knew.
Was it the
I
guy you sent me
yeah,
with
yeah,
RBF?
yeah. He has he has the entire male species worst slash best case of resting bitch face on this planet.
Is he the guy who plays in Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I know who he is.
That's
Yes.
one of those
Mhm.
shows that I really want to watch, but haven't been able to get through the first episode.
He's also, I think it's the Christian Bale, Heath Ledger Batman movie. He's also the Scarecrow.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah. He's a really good actor.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so he does the voiceover in the beginning of the music video,
Mhm.
and there's a shot of him like on an ad, which she got that man to smile, and that's a miracle in its own.
Okay.
And the scene that says garbage is still garbage, we clap and we cheer because she was asked about Kanye a couple of years ago, and it was other people as well, but they specifically mentioned him.
Oh,
And
is that
she
what
said,
that's supposed to pertain to?
yeah, because her quote was, one of the things that I've kind of figured out is that trash takes itself out every time.
Okay, I just assumed she was talking
Damn,
about
that's
other
rude.
boyfriends.
Well, it could be. That's the thing is that, it could be. I like to think that it's about Kanye because he's currently trying to come back, as if he didn't completely go off the rails.
I don't know. He never arrived for me. I've never really been a huge fan of him. Like,
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
you don't have to be a huge fan of his music to know that the man went cray cray.
That is awesome. And you missed how she worded that. She said, "You said he's trying to make a comeback." And she said, "Well, he never arrived for me."
Oh yeah, no, believe me, I got that.
That's
Um,
stupid.
but people think the trash can is supposed to be Maddie Healy,
oh,
which
is that the guy that she dated right before
right
her
before
last
Travis.
long relationship? Like it went like
No, no, no,
6 years
no,
or something like
no.
that.
That was Joe, and um, so the cactus that's in the music video, there's an Instagram picture from back when she was with Joe of a cactus that looks suspiciously like the cactus that she uses. So the joke is that the cactus is kind of him,
Oh,
but
okay.
but also her relationship with The Rock is is symbolic of her relationship with Joe, of that like he was just this cold, unfeeling thing.
Uh, okay.
Um,
That's how she feels about The Rock.
Not the rock. You got to watch the video. She's carrying around a
Oh.
rock. It's a
Oh,
pet rock.
I was like,
I was like,
dang, I
The
didn't
Rock
even know
Johnson?
her and right, I was gonna say I didn't know her and Dwayne had beef like that.
No, but then, like, the cactus, like, even though the cactus looks like the cactus from her and Joe's relationship, it's supposed to represent his past relationship where, you know, every time he would reach out, the cactus hurt him. The cactus poked him. There's also a really funny scene where a server sticks her hand out, and you can see bandages on the server's hand because
Okay.
the cactus is mean to servers,
Mm.
which has been something that has been commented on about somebody's ex multiple times.
I guess I'm just disconnected from all of that. I know nothing about any of that. None of that means anything to me. When I first watched it, I was like, this can't be the right video.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
Mom
Anna,
thought she was being punked.
I'm like, this,
She thought she
this
was
is
being
not
punked
it.
because I told her to go look at it, and she goes, "This isn't it," and I'm like, "Yes, Mom, it is.
It
It
really
starts
made
off like
no
an
sense to
infomercial."
me. I mean, it was a good video. I liked that I knew that she had brought in the show, and that's what I kind of got out of it. But the story and all of the things that you
The
true
lore.
fans
The
get, yeah,
lore, the lore.
I don't get any of that.
Yeah, because like
Yeah,
there's a
I
scene.
also don't think that you took the time to delve into that. Like Anna's been a part of the lore.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna say it's something that you would have to like take time
Go
out of your
back.
day to look up. It's stuff that I just have committed to memory.
Yeah. Well,
She
I
was
Like
don't.
as soon as
involved in all that stuff when it was happening.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like as soon as I seen her with that rock swinging on a swing set, I immediately called back to Tortured Poets lyric that says, "At the park where we used to sit on children's swings wearing imaginary rings."
see
Okay.
how that like she just pulled a whole lyric out of her ass.
I know. I know. Like she could completely. I think she could. It. So I watched the HBO little those 6 series, not HBO, Disney. I did watch and how at for each show Taylor Swift would pull together lyrics from different songs and to play. Anna could do that. Anna could do that exact thing and have some sort of recording and
Oh,
yeah.
like her little mashups?
Yeah, at the end of each,
Yeah,
I don't know, she did it at a certain point in every
during the
show.
surprise song portion.
Yeah, yeah, Anna could
It,
do
it
that.
wasn't it wasn't necessarily at the end. It was right before the last era of the night, which was midnights. Uh, but yeah,
If you could make money off that, you would be rich. Like, make money off the fact of you have so much knowledge, not just with her, but on a lot of other music that you like.
I've told people before that uh, if they wanted to make some money, find some place where find a trivia contest that pays money and take me.
Especially if it's about the music you
Pop
listen to.
culture trivia
Well, we all know. Smartass. Someplace where they play Smartass. Because Anna
for
would
money
win. Anna would be
because
up there, for sure.
it won't be at Kim's house.
No, it won't. We've done that.
Been
Um,
there.
but yeah, so I've ordered my
We will not
Opalite.
be going back.
I've ordered my Opalite 7-inch vinyl. I was super excited about the uh music video. Also how it was very like 90s coded,
Yes, I did notice
like
that. The
late 80s,
pictures
early
and
90s.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She
Kinda
even
like
had
it was in like a who?
a cootie catcher, the little fortune
Oh, yeah,
teller.
yeah. That's not what I called that, but we did those back in the day too, but yeah.
Uh, and then again, things that like a normal person wouldn't pick up on, but I picked up on. The color of her shirt in that scene where she's sitting there in her living room is of all 4 of the Taylor's versions that she's released. So it's red, yellow, blue, and purple.
Yeah.
For Red, Fearless, 1989, and Speak Now.
Did you give Anna her shirts?
Yeah.
Did you get your stickers?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
But I also received one of my bootleg vinyls. So there are songs that I wish Taylor Swift would put on vinyl that she has not. So I have to find other ways to get them on vinyl. And there's a girl on the internet who basically does that. She, makes these vinyls of songs that Taylor has never put on vinyl. So it's not like she's taking money from Taylor, you know? So this one is called Burning Red. It comes like this. This is also the same place that I
Is
purchased
that
Ellie's.
legal?
That's why the word bootleg is in there.
Okay.
I mean, you burn a CD, right?
Yeah, but does she sell it? But she has her likeness. It's the picture of her. Like she could not have the picture on her, and that like probably would be okay. But it's that.
Well, when she posts the photo online, it doesn't have a photo of her.
Okay.
Lil, can you mute yourself?
Yeah. What are you doing? I got
I
it.
was
I got
refilling
it.
the dog's water thing.
Um,
I'm
But
done
yeah.
though.
Okay.
but yeah, so this is it. So this one's only a 7-inch. So there's only a couple.
You're gonna get
Sorry.
me yawning.
Bless
There's
you.
only a couple of songs on each side, but this is also where I ordered the present that Ellie gave to Cassie for her birthday, which Cassie is very, very excited about because Cassie has always wanted a certain song on vinyl, and the only official way to get it is to spend about $400 resale for it.
Okay.
But so this, don't know if you could see the detail in it, like the smoke
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, a little bit.
pattern. Yeah. Um. So I don't think any of y'all are gonna know these songs,
I'm
but
not.
it's Only the Young, All of the Girls You Loved Before, Need.
Tim McGraw. Those are the only
No,
ones I know.
those are all already on vinyls that she sells. So, and Carolina.
Oh my gosh, I know that one.
Oh, the one, oh yeah, because it's from Where the Crawdads Sing.
I was joking.
Oh, well, I thought that's why you would have actually known it.
Have you seen that movie? No, I didn't think so. I never heard her talk about it.
That's why when she said that, I said, "Oh, I'm busted." Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh, you almost sold her on it.
She said, "Oh, yeah," 'cause
But yeah, I actually really like that song. I've never seen the movie, but the song has this cool, like, creepy, ghosty feel. I feel the same way about Safe and Sound, which is one of the songs she did for the Hunger Games.
And I even watched the Hunger Games a couple of times.
no, I didn't even know that was in there.
Mm-mm.
Didn't know Taylor Swift was on the playlist.
She's actually on it twice. She
Okay.
does Safe and Sound and Eyes Open. And then the last vinyl I wanted to show, so this is from my subscription that I got. Remember I
Right?
told you about?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to
So,
mute me now? Because you all can.
so this is I think this is the only one that I'm gonna keep because I listened to the other ones and uh
Anna.
sorry. It happens when I talk a lot.
Weren't you on Adderall?
Yeah.
Doesn't
No,
that like prevent yawning for like the rest of your life? That's a
but no,
genuine
so
question.
this is a band that I found on TikTok. They're called
Alright.
Rivals. The song that I found
I didn't
from
realize you
them,
were on TikTok that much.
I found them a while ago. But the song that I found them that like first exposed me to them is called Dark Matter and is not on this album. But they're very much a Paramore, Evanescence type of like pop rock, punk rock or pop punk band, but I like the way the vinyl looked.
It is. I like it too. Yeah.
And it's a vinyl that I wouldn't have bought this vinyl uh on its own, but I listened to it and I actually like a majority of the songs. But the other two, I think I'm going to be getting rid of. This is some guy named Jordy that I've never heard of. Tried to listen to it. It just didn't do anything for me. And this only has one song, but it's the original and 3 remixes. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a track or 8 track or I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I'm really excited by the Rivals one. So
Are you there, Lil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I unmuted myself.
Okay. I'd seen it unmute. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but the time has passed. So
Time has
unless
passed.
y'all want to hear it, I
Sure.
won't do it.
No. Tell us your joke.
Oh, well, I was gonna say the fact is just that Mom is not used to seeing Anna on TikTok because Mom never sees Anna on TikTok lives. But the truth is that Anna is on TikTok. Anna just doesn't join Mom's lives.
Anna has joined my live before. Twice.
Okay,
and you're also accounting for a lot of the times Mom does those TikTok lives before
Okay.
I'm ever even awake.
Or you're at
no,
work.
and I get that, but that's just what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, Ellie makes the time to show up anyways. You probably shown up twice. Twice in how long has Mom been live now?
Mom calls and wakes me up out of my sleep.
You
And I
asked me to call. Don't you pretend like you didn't tell me, okay? You wanted
But
to
if
get
you
up
didn't
this
call
morning?
me, I wouldn't get up and do it.
Okay.
And
So I'm
being
the only one reliable for it.
and being involved in Mom's TikTok live is not a measure of being involved in Mom's TikTok live is not a measure of anything worthwhile.
Wow.
But no,
hurts.
I'm just saying that's
That
the
hurt.
reason that Mom
That
doesn't think you're
scarred.
on TikTok.
That scarred me.
It wasn't meant towards you. It was that Lil's making it seem like for some reason because she's involved or because she is, you know, active on your TikTok live page somehow makes her better than Ellie and I. Specifically me.
I did never said that.
I don't think
didn't say that
I
it
didn't
did,
get that.
and that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
thanks
get
for
that.
taking the words out of context so I can fix it now. No, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying that Mom doesn't see you on TikTok lives often, so she doesn't think you get on TikTok. I didn't say that you didn't get on her TikTok live, so you suck.
Okay.
So, Lil, what's your topic?
I mean, I finished the model for Mom's mold. So Mom's mold is now done. So that'll get glass blown soon. And then I plan on seeing about asking if I can make another one in my free time, if that's something they'll allow me to do, because then I'll start working on Anna's. And I figured out how I'm gonna make Anna's. So I've got good things coming. So Anna's, I just need a photo and I'll be able to make it. And she already sent me a photo, so now I'll be able to build it. That hand thing that you sent me,
Yeah.
if you want that one done, I'm gonna need it. Because I'm gonna have to do what I'll probably do is I'll make a mold around it. Well, I'll try to build it using the clay, but I want it in person so I know what measurements to make it. So yeah.
Okay.
And I also just don't want to put it in plaster and get it stuck. So yeah, I need to make a model out of it out of clay. But yeah. So
if you're gonna do the hand one, and you need the hand thing to do it, I don't need 2 hand things. So if you're gonna make one, I don't necessarily care if you mess that one up.
Okay. Cool.
But the wrists of it, because it's like making this shape.
Yeah.
The wrists of it are very skinny and very short.
Mm-hmm.
So would there be a way you could like beef those up?
Potentially, it would just depend on like how, because the way that I'm making it, in order to make like the mold that for the little bracelet thing, is I'm gonna have to make a clay version of it. So once I make the clay version of it, um,
Then you could
it'll
just like add more clay on, right?
yeah, or one yeah, I can just add more clay on, and it's the same thing for the hand. I'm just gonna add more clay and make it its own thing. So yeah, the problem will be once I have made the mold and put the glass in and everything, it'll be a one-time thing. So if you want me to make more of the brass bracelet things, I need to know if you want more, because then I'll have to try to conserve the clay when I take it out of the plastic.
Well, no, it'd just be the one. I just want the wrists to be thicker and
Yeah,
longer so it can
Oh,
hold
so
more.
she bought more of those friendship bracelets, right?
Yeah.
yeah. I could do that, but I'm really excited because it'll be the first real piece for my glass collection. I think I'm excited to make it. I really want it to be like cool and stuff, because then Anna's is next, and then and Ellie's is getting a vase from what I can tell. I remember that's what that Mom suggested, and I was like, I
No,
think
no,
I can make a vase.
it was all
Mom
Ellie.
did suggest it.
I
Mom
suggested
suggested
it.
it because you talked about, both of you did, because I thought Mom talked about it when we went to Ellie's house about how she didn't even have a vase, and
Oh,
then Mom said it about it on the podcast.
well, because Ellie said I'll take a vase, and I was like, yes, because you need another one to go on the other side
Okay,
of
yeah. But I can make it. Yeah. So Ellie's getting a vase, Mom's getting a placard, and Anna's getting hand bracelet things. So I get to work on making, weird glass structures, and I'm excited for it. Yay. And then I'm thinking after I make those, I want to make like, I don't know, because I want to try and make potion bottles, because those are like
Ooh,
spherical, and
yeah.
those would be fun. Those would be dope to make. And I've seen like people making those.
Can you make as
And
many things as you want?
I mean, yeah, because I see people going in there I see like people in there for glow projects or their own glass projects, and I'm like, well,
I guess
they're
as
gonna be
long
able to
as
bring them
you're
home anyways,
as
as
long as
long as they
you're
fill them within
taking
the
the
project.
glass, right?
Yeah, that too. I would hope. I'm definitely gonna ask and be like, what are the the requirements? Like, do they only have to be glass blown objects for the class? But hopefully that's not the case. If it is whatever. But I'll figure it out. I'll ask if we can make more molds. If
I'll
I'm not,
figure
I
it out.
won't. It really depends.
No, no, no,
If
no
I
big
don't,
deal.
I'll just find another bracelet holder thing for Anna online. And if it doesn't work out for Ellie, I'll just buy her a vase. Mom's just getting her thing regardless. So
She's already showed me a
Well,
picture.
like I said, I sent you the shape of the other thing of the Eras Tour stage. So that
yeah.
wouldn't be something that you would necessarily like. I don't have anything for you to make a mold from that. So you could
Oh
like,
no. That's fine. I
yeah.
need it in order to make a glass version of it. I just like because I figured out I just kind of need it. I'll give it back, of
Well,
course,
yeah,
but
I
I
know
just
you need the hand thing, but I don't have anything shaped like the Eras Tour stage if you can't
Oh,
do the
that's true.
hand thing.
I think I can make that. I can do the hand thing in person, and then I can do the photo of it. That's right. No, you're fine. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm just
stupid.
saying, like whichever one fits better into your like class, whichever one you can make fit.
Will probably be the Eris part one.
Okay.
Yeah, because that one to me is like when I'm looking at it, it's the one that I see most easy to make. Like the most comfortable anyways. The hand one, I've never done hands. I don't even know how to draw a
What?
hand.
No way.
So
You hadn't done hands before? I mean, what have you been doing all your life? I mean, this is the first class you've ever taken, so I don't think we expect for you to have done hands.
Yeah,
I know
that's why I gave you the Eras Tour stage as like
A
another
backup.
an
thing.
easy one, yeah.
Backup. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just straight lines.
Yeah. But I mean, the class is really amped up. Like seriously, the
I would hate
class
for it
went
to be
from
amped down.
I know, but I get your joke. Haha, whatever. Um, but I know it got real quick. And I mean, I kind of expected it to get real kind of fast because, we missed a week. but I
True.
wasn't expecting it to freaking avalanche. Like straight today, we spent 30 minutes just talking about the steps moving forward into to continue going. And we're starting to learn like I know we mentioned double gatherings before, but like this time it's how do you take this double gather and make it into something usable? Like that's what we're learning. And we're
Very
learning the
carefully.
basics on very well, yes, but it's like the strategic setup for any project next. Like
Right.
anything you want to make after this point, you have to learn these steps. And I'm like, I can't wait. And I'm learning so much because I'm like watching the pros and the experts do it. And I'm like taking the tips and tricks that I see them doing it and doing them myself. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm learning. I'm so happy. And my classes are going great because my ASL class, I started scheduling out, which is what I'm going to do when I go downstairs next. I've started scheduling out more hours for me to go to the ASL lab. So now I'm not doing it on Wednesdays, but Monday will be the first day I do it, but I'm going to go to ASL labs every Monday. And then I decided I'm not going to do ones on Wednesday, but I am going to try and do them on Fridays. So, it's just going up to school for 30 minutes, coming back, boom, day's over. So I'm
Okay.
hoping that it'll be, quick and easy, trips like that on a Friday. It'll be worth it. So, yay. We learned skills and activities in class. That was the new, addition of learning that we did, and I'm excited for it. I'm like, I'm pumped. So happy. I cannot explain how excited I am for this class anymore. Ellie and Mom, your turn.
May I just say that Lil is a better student than
Any of you all ever been?
definitely me and probably Ellie too.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
I definitely wouldn't be scheduling a whole day just to go up to school for 30 minutes.
Agree.
Well,
And if I had
those were the only
accidentally
times.
scheduled that, I'd be canceling it every day. Every week.
No, it was just I have to do them. They're part of the class. Like I need these hours, and I need at least 5 to be lab hours. So I have to go up
Yeah,
there for the lab. And I'm like,
but I wouldn't be scheduling it, or I would be scheduling it at during a time where I might already be up there.
oh, I mean that's what the Monday ones are for. But the Wednesday ones, I'm rushing. I feel rushed, and I know that because
of the podcast.
mostly. Yeah, the podcast, I feel rushed because I'm like, oh, I've got stuff to do after class today. Oh, I've got a lot of things going on. I can't take the time to not, to sit down and do these 30 minutes on Wednesday. I won't have the focus for it. And between 12:25 and 2:30 is when I try to take a nap on Wednesday because I've got so much stuff to do. So, like, Fridays were the next best day to Wednesday. So it's not like I wanted to do it, it's that I have to.
Okay.
But that's my topic. I'm really happy. I got my words in. Good luck.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go next? Anna,
go.
Ellie, Lil. All right.
And I already went.
Yeah, I know.
Lil already went.
She did. I said it
So
in
it's
the wrong
him
order.
or Ellie.
Ellie said
She
she'll
was just
go.
trying to make sure she still remembered all of her kids' names.
You forgot Max
Uh,
and Ruby and Bailey and Matt or Lulu.
Ellie.
So to be perfectly honest, I don't have a topic. But but you had mentioned something earlier and it gave me one. So
I'm glad I'm
there,
such an inspiration.
you are. So
You might want to wait until you figure out what it is before you say that.
it ain't nothing crazy.
Your guy still got
So
that beeping going on.
Monday night. I'm selling the house. On Monday,
You didn't sell it because all the brown recluses. You're not selling it for that.
True. So on Monday, whenever we came home from work, or when I came home from work, was it Monday or maybe it was Sunday?
I don't know.
Maybe it was
I don't know
Sunday.
what you're going to talk about, so I have no idea.
I pulled into my driveway and I'm sitting there talking to Mom, and my driveway faces a ditch. And so I'm just sitting there talking to Mom, and all of a sudden, this big ass deer comes walking down the ditch line, just through my neighborhood, living its best life. And you know me, can never live in the moment. Gen Zer right here. Had to take a picture. Had to remember
Video.
the moment. Yeah, a video. So I tried to record it, but it had kind of gotten far away before I could get to it. Um, and so then I'm like, oh man, I kind of missed it. Well, then here comes another one, just ready for me to take this picture. And I'm trying to record it, and it's limping. So I chose to believe that it was, it had too much fun playing in the snow, and it slipped and fell and just hurt itself. It's just walking it off. It'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool to see those deer walk by.
Cassie said that she's seen a couple in your all's neighborhood too. She
I
thinks
think
it's
they're
because,
coming out of the woods because there's probably
yeah,
not a
because
lot of
they're building
food.
those apartments.
Oh, you mean over there by
Yeah,
McDonald's? Yeah.
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 I was thinking where Ellie lives, it's like Pond Creek, like they're coming out of those woods looking for food. Because with all of the snow, it was probably harder for them to find
Yeah.
food. Because I
But
guess they
Yeah.
well,
kind of live on two different sides.
Cassie's guess was the apartments, although your guess makes a lot more sense because she said it to me and I was just like, okay. And I've told her this. She's been quite the boomer about the apartment situation. They're building all these apartment complexes and all this traffic, and I'm gonna move out to the middle of nowhere because I'm tired of all this traffic and blah 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 blah.
That is a very boomer approach. I'm so glad you did get a sample of that.
So yeah, she said it's because they tore down all those woods, and I just said okay because I was tired of having the conversation. But in the back of my head, I was like, that was kind of an open field
It
where they're
was.
building those apartments. So
Though I will tell you, I was going down Flowerville, going towards Dixie from Ellie's house, and there was a deer running along the open that they're not building anything in, where it's the
Yeah, on the
field to
other
the
side.
railroad tracks, and it was going because I started to slow down, thinking just don't all of a sudden make a right, dude. Yeah.
yeah,
So
Because
but
it will.
There could be some truth to Cassie's theory. Is basically what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that they didn't possibly hang out over there, but like
Yeah.
they're living in the
It
trees,
probably
and there
wasn't
wasn't
their
a
primary food
yeah.
source.
Those deers had to, put down a mailing address. It would not have been over there where they're building those apartments.
Yeah, no, I think they're coming from the woods behind my neighborhood because
Yeah.
they were heading, like, I live in the back of the neighborhood, and they were heading towards Cassie's house,
Yeah.
towards the
Yeah.
Through
front
the
of the
ditch line.
neighborhood.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think they were just making their way up there for brunch.
Brunch.
For brunch, and then they would be heading back because I think they live in the woods back there. But yeah, that's really all. Oh, I got a text from my neighbor, and he let me know that they actually did spend the entire day playing in my yard. But now most of the snow is gone. Oh, Anna, that guy, I don't think I should say on here because you never know who might listen. But that guy who shoveled my driveway, I think
Mhm.
whenever he went to salt it, it malfunctioned. Because there's like a solid ounce of freaking salt on my driveway. I spread it out
An
and I like
ounce
put
is
it on.
not a lot.
Okay,
She was using a different kind of
5 ounces.
measurement.
I was.
A gardening ounce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
Anyways,
I'm only thinking about like I have an ounce of pecans for breakfast.
My question is, how do you know what a garden ounce is?
I don't. Ellie does.
well, you're late to the party. If you don't know what we're
Mm.
talking about, you're late.
No, I do know what it's going on. You said an ounce, and then she said a garden ounce, and I just want to know what the fuck a garden ounce is and how you know what it is.
And that's what I'm saying. If you don't know it's an inside joke. If you don't get it, you don't get it. We'll explain it later. Um, he left 375 ounces. Is that enough, Mom? Of salt on my driveway. So I went out there yesterday. I wanted to like shovel off the ice that was on my sidewalk, like from my front door to my driveway, because it had kind of just became like sludge. And so it wasn't really moving anywhere. And so I grabbed my 375 ounces of salt and spread it all the way around and woke up this morning, it was all gone.
All gone. All
So
right.
I'm really thankful for that dude and his malfunction.
Shout out.
Yep.
If only his other malfunctions could be productive.
You're right. Mother.
So I've been reading, when I say read, I mean listen, to a book called The Magic, and it is about the law of attraction.
I said, oh yeah, I've already heard this.
Oh, yeah, I did already tell you. I forgot because
I'm
you asked me
upset that
what the dollar was about.
I'm
So
upset that it's not about Harry Houdini.
it's, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna make a freaking magic joke too, and I couldn't think of one, so I'm glad you did, Anna.
so it's about the law of attraction and about being grateful and for what you have now, and that's how you can attract more positive things. So I have this dollar bill that I have laying on the kitchen table or the kitchen counter, and has a little post-it note on there, and it says, "Thank you for all the money that I have received." And then your magic words are "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and then you're supposed to repeat that every day. Then you also are supposed to list 10 things that you are grateful for every single day. So your things that you could be grateful for, you're grateful that your water didn't freeze during the cold weather. You're grateful that you've
Nope, you
got,
can't say that.
I know, that's why I brought it up. Electricity, or grateful that you have pants, or that your heart's pumping. It can be a variety of different things. Um, so I've also added,
I'd be grateful if that dog shut the up.
she must have muted. So I am grateful. And so you're supposed to make it a ritual. So something that you're repeating every single day. So now I have added, I will be forgiven for my student loan debts will be forgiven. My student loan debts will be forgiven. My student loan debts will be forgiven. So that's, I've added that. That's not part of the magic. That's something I have added additionally, because you all know I can't leave it to be just as the instructions say. I've always got to
Right.
kind of make it my own. So that's
Mhm.
me putting my little flair on it. So that was
Speaking
one.
speaking of student loans, I told mom this, but I figured out that I might be graduating soon, either this year or next year. And then I discovered this today, but I'm like really quickly gaining traction in the idea of being able to pay off my student debt all by myself. So I'm actually really proud of that. So yeah.
She
I
doesn't
didn't.
have a lot of student debt. I think she just had to get a loan for one thing because she didn't get a good grade on one of her
Yeah.
classes.
But it's still student debt, you know?
And it is. But I'm glad that we're gonna have that recorded, and that she says in a couple of years. Like, oh, I hope it's a couple of years. I mean, you can't keep going forever, right?
I mean, you don't have to
She,
pay it off if you don't ever graduate.
well, she makes an excellent point. That's why a lot of people end
No,
up
and
going.
that's something my advisor said was like we could as long as they keep paying for it, but you shouldn't.
I just don't think you should take extra classes a semester just to graduate sooner, because taking more than 3 is too much on you, because you also work third shift. I mean, 3 courses I think is just your limit. So I don't know that
I'm
I support
be-
adding a 4th to get done earlier when you're in
and
no hurry to
because
get it done.
and
Pause,
because
slow down,
two of those
slow
classes
down.
right now also require labs.
Okay, pause, slow down. I never said I was going to add more classes to my class load now. I
You were
said I
going
was going to add classes to a semester
summer
that I hadn't previously been taking
summer
classes in.
summer
Yeah,
classes,
so it's
yeah.
just 3 classes in the summer. That's
But summer
nothing more,
classes,
nothing less than I've already done.
I'm telling you, summer classes are a little bit more difficult because they're accelerated classes. You do it
Yeah,
in 6 weeks instead of 15, and that makes a difference. So just
this is
consider
true.
that. I do recommend taking your hardest classes in the summer, because it is accelerated, you will get it done quicker and over with faster. But
And you can
yeah,
All right,
focus
well,
all your, academic energy onto that one class.
true. All right, well, continue, Mom.
So I also have uh, since Ellie didn't have much of a topic, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this one too. I had it written down just in case someone didn't show up with the topic. Um,
I did that all for you.
I know you did. So, I'm trying to find what my next path's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I could do for my next 3 to 5 years. I was really focused on being this UGC creator, but there's just so much of it I don't know enough about. And I think I'm in a way that's holding me back from really digging in deep because I just feel like there's such a learning curve. Um, Ultimately, I know I've mentioned this to you all in the past that I like whatever it is I want to do, I want to then turn around and teach others how to do it, you know?
Mhm.
So, Michelle with 1L, she continuously encourages me. She's like, Kim, you could teach people how to do podcasts. I'm like, but I don't feel like I'm all that good at doing podcasts. I feel like I need to be really good at something in order to turn around and teach somebody. She's like, you only have to be 3 steps in front of somebody in order to turn around and teach them the 3 steps you just took. So, like another thing I think about, because I get this a lot during my lives that now I can't talk about on my lives because TikTok cock blockers, whatever that's called. And so I can't
What
talk about that stuff anymore on
In the
there.
hell?
When
was
someone
that your
comes,
word?
no, it was not my word.
Cockblocker word.
God,
Because that
oh my
wording was
God.
actually diabolical. Like, no
It's
way.
the way that she took so long to say it. Don't
No, it
cock
was
block you.
the pause and then cough block, like just like emboldened,
Why is it so out
underlined,
of nowhere?
No, it's not
italicized.
my
She
word.
meant that word.
Anyway, TikTok blocks me from saying and having all the conversations. So, like when I have somebody come on and says, "Hey, I just started my first shot. What do you recommend?" I feel like I can't go into the kind of discussion that I'd like to go into. Or maybe someone says, "Hey, I'm really scared about giving myself my first injection. What do you suggest?" Like, so
Find a crackhead.
no, but you could find someone else who's on the medication that can teach you, like how to teach them how to pull the medicine up in the syringes and do all that. So, maybe that's what I could do support
Are they different?
for. I don't know. I've never done crack. I've never shot up the other way, Anna, so I don't know. Um,
Well, I think crack is intravenous and the
yeah, this
shot
Oh
is
isn't
my God.
subcutaneous.
subcutaneous, right? It's in your fat, yeah. So, I don't know. So either way, I feel like I need to. So I've done this before, but I stopped
What in the
because
hell was that, Ellie?
I I did this before, but I stopped. It's basically creating a community of where people can subscribe to the community and then you could build and monetize off of the community. And that's where I could potentially have like support groups that people could come together and ask different questions and people in different uh areas of their journey. Maybe they want to ask how I had do bright line eating, or when do you take your shots, or what kind of side effects do you have, and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. Okay. All right. So those are my topics.
I
And
would just like to point out I had to find what episode it was. Um, but my mom was talking about her book that she read.
the magic.
Yeah.
There's a movie
Uh,
out about it too.
and I won't be watching that either. Uh, but it reminded me of the episode of Bob's Burgers where they go camping and Bob and Linda get lost.
Oh yeah, and they're naked.
Yeah, and then they have to go. The kids have to go look for them, and Louise basically calls the Thunder Girls a cult,
Yeah.
and because it's like beware of any organization that rewards its members with useless titles or trinkets. And Tina says, "My patches aren't trinkets, although I did get this patch for making trinkets." And then Louise immediately goes, "Do you chant or repeat mantras?" Tina says no, but then it cuts to a video of her just going, "I'm a thunder girl, I'm a thunder girl," literally chanting and repeating mantras. So when Mom was talking about all of the things she has to say as part of this book, I was like, "Do you chant or repeat mantras?"
That would be funny.
Okay, so does that conclude our topics? Are we
Yeah.
are we ready to conclude our random word generator game?
Yeah.
Yes, finally. God, please let it in.
Let it in.
Um,
Okay, who wants to guess whom first?
Or who wants to be guest first?
Yeah, Lil, do you want to be guest first?
I guess I'll go first. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Does anybody have words for Lil?
Structures.
No.
Okay. So that's one on Ellie. Anna, do you have a guess for Lil?
Um,
Anna makes no notes, and so she's
No.
randomly going back through all the conversation, thinking, "Okay, what did she
Mom,
say?"
can you throw a guess out?
Yeah, I can. Addition.
Schedule.
Yeah, addition. Well, wait. How do you spell it?
It doesn't matter.
I was
Yeah,
going
it
to
does. Addition.
Addition is what I wrote down.
No, that is not my word.
So it's addition.
Addition. Edition. Thank you.
It
Next.
is addition.
I mean, I think
So
it was.
I didn't
you
know.
said it.
I didn't.
You said it, and I wrote it down. I didn't know exactly what it is, so I get the point. Do y'all agree?
I feel like Mom should get
No.
the point over Anna. Yes, because if you would have never asked her how to spell it, it would have never been this. So either way, Mom would have got the word addition.
I wrote the word down because I knew it wasn't a word you already used. Rather, I heard you say an E or an A.
Okay, whatever. I guess Mom gets the point. Sorry, Anna. Sorry,
Doesn't-
Aunt Mom's already winning, and I was trying
Doesn't
to get
matter to
Anna.
me. I wasn't gonna win anyway.
Well,
I care. I care so little. I'm not even taking notes.
Okay. Anybody else? And she has one other word.
Mold.
Bottle.
Okay, wait. Mold?
El-
No. Anna, what did you say?
Model.
No.
That I
What
had
was your
written
other
that
word?
word down too, Anna. So that was a good one. So my next word to guess is conserve.
No.
Will, what's your words, brother?
My word was
Oh, wait.
T-I.
Oh, wait.
I
I
already
thought
said
we
it,
all
no.
was going to do 3. No, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Go
I'll
ahead.
yeah,
leave that
What?
one away now.
Yep.
It
At
was
least for you.
peace.
Peace. P-E-A-C-E. How do you spell it?
No.
Doesn't matter.
P-I-E-C-E.
I
Like a
can't
piece of
hear
jewelry.
her.
A
Oh.
piece of jewelry. Thank you, Anna, for being the loudest one in the room. Shut up.
What? Okay, so you get a point. Okay. All right, next, let's guess Anna's.
Okay, effervescence.
Sorry, I
You
had to
mean
mute myself.
effervescence?
I had to mute
She
myself
said
because I was told I was being too loud. What?
effervescence. Oh,
Effervescent.
evanescence.
Evanescence?
That's not it either, Mom.
Whatever it is she said. That's not my word.
Evanescence is the name of a band.
Which is not the word. It's not my guess either.
Okay, so no.
The bubbling effect that Mom was talking about, effervescent.
The bubbling effect. Lil, do you have a word to guess?
No,
Trinkets.
you used a bunch of Taylor Swift words. So
No, trinkets was not it.
no, I ain't got no guesses.
Boomer.
No.
Cult.
No.
Damn, I wrote that one down too.
No, I was really over here. I
What?
really had to look it up because I wanted to make sure I got the scene right.
Oh,
Mantra.
from Bob's Burgers.
No. So none of the
Bro.
stuff from Bob's Burgers is it. because I wanted to make sure I got it right when I was
Well, then
referencing
the
it.
other word that I wrote down wasn't it then. You had to act like you got it right. The other word I wrote down is accidentally.
Is it smoke?
No.
Damn.
Okay.
Is it Kraft mac and cheese? Just remember, we're sponsored.
Oh,
No,
we
that
are
would have
not
been Ellie's because
sponsored.
Ellie was the one to whip that out as soon as she came on camera.
Right.
Okay. What is it, Anna? You get your 2 points for
So
sure.
my first word was ghost.
When did you
Mm.
use that?
When I was talking about the Hunger Games
Yeah.
song,
Where the
well,
crawdads.
Carolina and Safe and Sound from Taylor Swift. They both have like a ghosty, creepy kind of tone to them.
Sound to it. Okay.
Yeah. And then another one was so I had meant to say it about Kanye when we were talking about him, but I forgot to say it, and then I wedged it in when I was talking to Lil. But it was canceled.
Let me write your
Good job.
your real words down. And Lil, so it was addition. What was your other one? Like a piece of jewelry.
Yes, a piece
Because
of
I
jewelry.
have to. And then
Thanks.
Anna, yours is
Sorry.
ghost and cancel.
I mean, it worked. I don't know what
Okay.
else.
Okay. Do we have guesses for Ellie?
Ounce.
No.
Brunch.
No.
I actually had that word down too.
Sludge.
No.
Stroll.
No. Did I say stroll?
I
You
don't
did.
know.
You said the deer were taking
Dear
a stroll.
stroll. Mhm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Picture.
No.
Malfunction.
No.
That's all I have.
See, I think this game makes people realize, like, mom seems to think that we wouldn't be using some of these
No,
words
I don't think
normally.
that. It's exactly right. Yep.
Since she
So
questions every word we say.
she thinks we're stupid.
No, it's not that. It's just I pick words that I don't think I hear you say on a regular basis. Go, Ellie. What are your words?
My first one was honest. I said, to be honest, I don't have a topic today.
Oh, shoot. That was good.
And
Okay.
then my second one was wording. And I said, whenever you said cock block, I said that was crazy wording.
So it wasn't even in your, because that's how you trick it up when you don't even include it in the topic that you were covering.
No, it's
That's
actually
how
really
Anna throws hers, typically through hers in, is it something after her real topic.
right.
Okay. All right. Now you guess mine.
I literally didn't write any words down for you. Everything you said kind of made sense. Magic.
No. It's not cock block
Um,
either.
yeah.
We know that one. Does that take away from Ellie's 3 guesses? I'm joking.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I don't know that she's going to have 3 guesses, but
That's rude. Give her a chance.
she didn't write anything down. Well, what about you?
Right. Path.
When did I say that?
Oh, girl, like
In
every
the past.
podcast. I'm working on my new path. Trying to
Okay.
find my new path in life. I'm trying to find a new path. Path, pathity, path,
It
path,
wasn't it.
pathity, Kathy.
Anna, you have any guesses?
Divorce anniversary.
I never even
Relationship.
said that. No.
But
Does the random word generator even know that word?
Well, no, I
No,
think
'cause
it
it's
only knows
not a
real
word.
words.
It's not a word. It's not
I can answer that. I
relationship.
can answer that for you real quick. No, they don't, because it's not a word.
All right, Mom, what do you have, girl? We don't know. You're the
So,
winner.
so the first one was ritual. So I talked about magic and how I've made all of the
Chant or
things
repeat mantras.
rituals. I've made them rituals. I'd actually said it another time, not about magic, but and then the other one was recording. Like,
What
I'm
is
glad
that
we're
noise?
recording this.
The laundry machine, the room I just walked out of. So the last-
Lil's Mary Poppins today. You didn't know.
So that gives me 2 points.
so mom won.
So I had a total of 3 today,
9.
which brings me
Or Tony's got
10. Anna had 2, so that brings her to 6. Ellie had 2, which brings her to 8. Lil had 1, which brings her to 5. So the
Damn it,
final
Mom.
score
I thought
is
I had.
Kim has 10, Ellie has 8, Anna has 6, and Lil has 5. I actually like the random word thing. I think it gave us
liked
a
it.
reason to really listen to what each of you were saying, so I could kind of say,
Maybe all of y'all.
well, we know,
Exactly.
Anna, you are in a league of your own. We totally recognize that. But I liked it. So
All right, y'all. I got to get to flying class.
flying class.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Right after
Yeah, it's a
potion.
class about how to fly away from conversation like this.
where you going?
No,
Is
it's
it
how
at
to
the
fly on
gym?
my broomstick.
Is that the
No,
gym?
it's on my PS4 on my couch.
She's playing that Harry Potter game. So thank you to everyone for tuning in to the Coplan Cabana. We live in the south end of Louisville, Kentucky, at the
Can we cut this out?
Coplan Cabana, where Kimmy does all the work and they're just here for the show at the Coplan Cabana. Cha cha cha. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 6, season 2 of the Coplan Cabana. Next week will be episode 11 and
7.
7. Shit, sorry. And I gotta do.
How many master's degrees do you have?
I got a new
7.
game.
Not 7.
Got a new game.
It might be 11.
We'll never know.
I thought maybe we could play this next week. What do you think?
Oh,
Sounds fun.
It's our family
sounds
is
fun.
so weird.
That
Oh,
sounds
wow.
real.
I didn't know we
gotta put
needed a
into
board
words
game
I
to tell
use.
us that.
No.
Right. I thought Lil spoke for the rest of us.
Yep. So thank you all so very much, as always, for your support.
I thought
and
we all
continue
spoke for
tuning
all of
in.
us individually. I didn't know. I wasn't gonna put Lil on blast like that.
I did.
So thank you,
Thanks.
everybody. Podcast you later.